I'm so like, bro.
What's up, family? Trip 5 checking in. You know, in this video, the clips might seem random until you start noticing the pattern. Let's jump right into it. Hey, is this just a coincidence, or you think this red shoe theory is true? You know, these celebrities and so-called elites communicate through signs and symbols, and this could definitely be another one. Maybe they wear these red shoes to let other people know that they are part of what's going on.
Now these motherfuckers are trying to distract us by releasing classified alien and UFO document. Don't nobody give a fuck. You the monster, motherfucker. Trying to distract us. When you the monster. I'll go smoke a joint with ET. Scared of your bitch ass. Like, I don't give a fuck if they. If tomorrow they have a press conference with Yoda, Spock, motherfucking Alf. I'll be like, cool story, bro. Cool story. Cool. Now where the rest of them fucking files you in? Where the rest of them millions of files? With your monster ass. Don't nobody give a fuck. Man, you can't make this shit.
So apparently now they trying to release some alien files that been hidden. At this point, I just feel like everything that they're doing is just distractions. Or they using all of this information to harvest your energy. They know the power of our energy and why it's so important. Our energy is literally our currency. You have to really be a true alchemist in this world with all this shit going on.
You guys seen the video of the petrified dragon's head found in Romania, deep underground? This is wild, guys. This is why they created the lie of dinosaurs, because dinosaurs never existed. It was dragons. They always found these dragon bones and covered it up and said that they were dinosaurs, but it's always been dragons. There is a reason why every single creature in the Chinese zodiac is a real animal, and then you have this mystical creature, which is the dragon, and it's been depicted throughout all of our ancient history, in ancient artwork, in the Bible, in all religious texts. They've always talked about dragons, and we know that these things are real. It's completely obvious. Look how far underground they found this dragon's head, guys. This is evidence that there was a great reset, there was a great mud flood, and that petrified dragons are 100% a real piece of our history. Peace and love.
That pencil is right under the middle of the blades. Ready?
Ready.
All right, whenever you are. Whoa! No way, he got it! He just... How? The fan's still spinning!
Speed.
Ready? Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, we caught it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Incredible.
Nah, ain't no way Bruce Lee was moving like that. Shit, with this video, it seemed like Bruce Lee was more advanced than humans. I might have to fact check this and see if this is real. This nigga caught an arrow. I never seen someone catch an arrow being shot at them. That shit is wild.
bro. Look at this. I'm so like, bro. What is this? This is the rawest shit I've ever seen in my life. Is it real? Like, what is this? I'm kind of scared, but I'm not, but what is it? What the fuck is that?
What the hell is that in the sky though? Shit like this you only see once in a lifetime. I really be wondering if people in other countries be seeing what we be seeing. Who knows? Maybe they see stranger shit that we have no idea about. But if y'all know what's going on here, comment below.
Yeah. So it's this theory that when we be on our phones, it be flashing for some reason and scanning our brains or whatever the case may be. I don't know. But I just seen it. Look at that. I just seen it. And I'm live at work right now and I just seen it. That's so crazy to me. What is that? Hold on. What is that? I don't know what that is. We be on our phones and it just be flashing in our face that we can't see. This is wild, yo. I'm not gonna lie.
It's going down. Hold on. Fuck it. Dude, do you hear that? I think I gotta cut the live, dude. I'm not joking. Hold on. Babe. Tell my mom where we are. Dude. Holy shit. I thought that was hot. That's fucking freezing, bro. That's a solid fucking rock, fucking metal fucking thing. That's like scratched in there. That's weird. Literally warm.
So this guy was randomly on TikTok live and then he just seen a floating orb just fall down from the sky. And people be thinking videos like this be AI until they see shit like this happen in real life. What would you do in this situation? Would you take it home or would you call the cops or something? Shit, if it was me, I'm taking it home with me and keeping it as a souvenir.
Pedro, escúchame. Escúchame tú a mí. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Eso, cálmalo, Juanita. Pedro. Pedro. Ya me idiotizó. Pedro. No, déjame ir. Morro, agárralo. Déjame ir. No, me quiero. Morro. ¡Cálmese! ¡Venga!
Mami. Pinche.
¡Párate! 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 ¡Te voy a dar otro putazo!
Ándele, güey. Eso querías, cabrón.
¿Querías, cabrón? Te estoy hablando. Ya levántate. Ya despertó. Salte de ahí. Sáquete de ahí, cabrón.
Pinche fea.
Chingada madre.
You know, people are saying that he seen a mermaid and he started tweaking. You see how he was screaming, then he tried to just dive into the water? Shit like that is not normal. What if he was really being called by a mermaid or something? And you know that they say that they sing to lure their victims in. So what if he heard that and got hypnotized or something? Because if you pay attention to the end, it looked like he just came back to himself.
Slaves worked on plantations for decades. They could not read and write. You get what I'm saying? They worked on plantations for decades. If you was even caught trying to read or write as a slave, oftentimes you got extorted, abused, neglected, or even too unalive. They ain't play that. What you mean you gonna learn how to read and write? Because if you learn how to read and write, they already knew they'd become educated. You'll realize that a lot of this shit is bullshit. So we're going to keep y'all illiterate. We're going to make sure that you don't read and write. You don't have access to nothing. But the time slaves actually start learning how to read and write, guess what they got presented? Here's the Bible. Here you go. This is the moral conduct of how you should live your life. This is what Jesus looked like. We want you to know that Jesus is a white Jewish man, okay? That's your God. And the devil, which is black, that looks like you, that's the devil. We want you to hate yourself. That's how deep that was. You get what I'm saying? But I want to show you something. I want to show you a correlation. I want to show you how that connects with today's society, right? They want people so distracted that they don't even think. People are working over 40 hours a week just trying to sustain a reasonable life for them and their loved ones, or even too just themselves. People are burning themselves out. They don't even know the power of sitting and being still and actually using their brain. You get what I'm saying? Because every time you look around, there's a distraction here. There's a distraction here. No, you gotta be productive all the time. You can never be still, because the moment that you be still is the moment that you figure out true conscious. That's the moment that you figure out the power of within you. They don't want you to understand that. Because if you actually sit and use your brain, you realize that a lot of this is bullshit. A lot of the systems that are set up in place are bullshit. Excuse my French, but I felt like it needed to be said. You'll realize that a lot of these stuff that was put in place is bullshit. That's why they place even too with people that's being so distracted. They know you're going to be burnt out. So we're going to place conveniences. We're going to put fast food restaurants on every block, so you don't even got to go home and cook. We don't even want you to know the power of any of that stuff. We want you to be so distracted and so busy with work that you never figure out that, hey, I have worked at this job for 40 years, but I still don't know my calling in life. I still feel unfulfilled. Why do I hate my job? Because you don't know who you are. You don't know the power of your calling. You don't know the power of your intuition. They did not want you to know that. And that connects so deeply with slavery, because they kept slaves distracted so much so that they won't know the truth. They won't know the truth about the systems that was set in place to keep them bounded. So by the time they started to read, we already have a system for you. Here you go. It's the Bible.
Hey, she not lying about what happened with the slaves. Or should I say the prisoners of war. They had to beat spirituality out of us to reprogram us to believe in the Bible. Yeah, I know Christians might not agree, but we predate the Bible. We was here before everything.
Hold on, so let me get this straight. Vampires are real, time travel is real, aliens are real, our country is ran by pedophiles, we ain't never been to space, the Matrix is real, we live in the Matrix, and everybody that's rich and famous and got some power worship the devil. Got it.
You're telling me that most of the customers at the malls in Los Angeles are paid actors?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because I am one. It's the best acting job in Hollywood, or at least the one that's the most consistent.
How did you get started in this?
It was during Rick Caruso's campaign. To show that he was successful and profitable, he reached out to Central Casting and just hired extras to make the Grove look like it was thriving.
What were your instructions, your acting instructions when you're working at the Grove?
At the beginning of every shift, you come in and you get assigned your loop. When you first start out, you're out in the sun, you're probably hitting your anthropology, past the cinemas, or you get stuck doing the parking garage, which sucks.
Oh, wow. Never thought of that.
I was an escalator guy for the first 6 months. As you work your way up, you get to go into the food court, but seniority is the trolley.
Down to the people that ride on the trolleys. Those are all extras.
You don't need as many because that's obviously the most regular people are getting on that trolley. There's probably 5 extras on that trolley.
What are the conversations you're you're having? Are you doing improv, or what are you saying?
Yeah, mine's non-speaking. You don't want to interact with another customer or anything like that. There's a few speaking directions. One time I was fountain guy.
What's fountain guy?
Pretend you're the fountain going off.
Wow.
See, shit like this baffles me. There could be actors around you and you wouldn't even know it. This world is really a stage. It's crazy that people really get paid to do shit like this. And they even got people out there who are crisis actors. Like when a big event happen or a shooting or something like that happen, they have actors who go on television and literally act. And people really think this shit is real.
People from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you. He's coming for you. Talking of all you it was a big year for our movies. Shut up. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. Many talented people of colour were snubbed in major categories. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. The Hollywood foreign press are all very, very racist. 5th time. And it's still more fun than this, okay? Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't himself, just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up! I know he's your friend, but I don't care. Our next presenter starred in Netflix's Bird Box, a movie where people survive by acting like they don't see a thing. Sort of like working for Harvey Weinstein. You did it, I didn't, you did it.
They brought me my piece of pizza, I took a bite, I couldn't fucking believe it. Best pizza I've ever had in my life. Best fucking pizza I've ever had. Had some type of lettuce on it. I've never tasted this shit. Tell my white baby's got some type of lettuce on it. Wait till you taste the lettuce. This white woman rule, she leave.
Y'all heard that shit. Play it again.
Had some type of lettuce on it. I've never tasted this shit. Tell my white baby's got some type of lettuce on it. Wait till you taste the lettuce. This white woman rule, she leave.
What the fuck you mean, little white babies with lettuce on it, dog? That ain't some shit you just slip up and say. That ain't no shit you just slip up and say. That ain't some shit you just slip up and say, dog. You said that shit. You meant that shit. You said white babies and pizza, and you was at Jerry Seinfeld house. I ain't put that in the clip. Seinfeld pizza party, and y'all was at a motherfucking dinner event. So if y'all was at a dinner event, y'all already had motherfucking dinner, correct? And y'all was about to leave. He said, hold on, I got a surprise for y'all. And y'all said, he said, we got brick oven pizza, and now you talking about little white babies with lettuce on it. Make that shit make sense, dog. This was during the pandemic when everything was locked down. You had your little motherfucking comedy special at your motherfucking house. I told y'all I'm not letting you motherfuckers get away with this shit. You said that shit real quick too. And motherfuckers in the crowd, I ain't hear nobody gasp for air and be like, huh, what? Y'all wasn't confused?
Hey, you know, there's many videos of these celebrities saying weird things like this. I feel like they definitely speaking in code because the masses don't know what's going on. Well, now we do, but a lot of us still don't know what's going on. These celebrities are not who you think they are. All of them aren't innocent.
Epstein files expose Ellen DeGeneres as Hollywood's most prolific cannibal. That means there's a lot of niggas being cannibals. But out of all the niggas being cannibals, that nigga was the most prolific. Y'all understand what that word means? Because I don't. But for them to use that shit, you know it means something crazy. Look at her ass. She look like she be gnawing on people and shit. She look like she like to eat back muscles. Motherfucker. Look like she probably like shoulder blades or some weird shit. She probably be like, hey, can y'all save me the back of the knees? You know why I like the back of the knees? Bitch, I loved you when you was playing Dory. I'm not finding damn Nemo. Finding Dory. You finna be finding your ass behind bars, baby. And then now that I'm thinking about it, bruh, I remember all them kids she used to have coming on her shows. Somebody call them kids right now, make sure they alright. If not, you know what happened to they ass. She done barbecued they ass. You don't eat no damn body.
Hey, I don't know what she's saying is true or not, but if you search up Ellen with this topic, the videos out there will blow your mind. In my last video I recently posted, Ellen made an apology, but it didn't sound too believable to me. It sounded like she was looking for sympathy or something. Go and check it out yourself. That video has a lot of gems in it too.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh, yes. That's crazy.
You remember the guy who proved to ABC News that he could summon UFOs?
All right, guys, just listen up here. This guy says the Old Testament, written in Hebrew, taught him how to summon UFOs. All right, he says he can also do this on command, and he adds he's been doing it for 25 years, keeping all of it secret until now.
These beings are here. They're here. They're just sitting right up there.
We met up with Prophet Yahweh, seer of Yahweh, at Doolittle Park off Lake Mead. We picked the day, we picked the time, and we picked the locations. When the prophet started praying for a sighting, I wasn't exactly convinced.
I pray, oh Yahweh, that you send a sighting so that they know that I am not mentally ill. I am not a false prophet, like those who seek to kill me say I am.
I see something straight up.
Oh, brother, look at it. There it is.
You can barely see it, a white speck. Then another sighting.
There it is. I got it.
Photojournalist Jonathan Hawkins locks in on it. Let's take a closer look here. It's an orange sphere that appeared out of nowhere. I call the boss with an unexpected change in my story. I can see it clear as day. In fact, it's bright.
I can't believe it.
It's moving pretty fast.
It's going to Nellis Air Force Base. It wants to be seen.
We called Nellis to see what these things might be. Guess what? They didn't call us back. But this thing started coming back toward us. It's coming toward us now, I think.
What?
See, it's coming up toward us.
Whoa, man! Oh, hallelujah!
Then, a few seconds later, it disappeared.
It's going back up in space.
Prophet Yahweh isn't concerned. He says it'll be back. And I'm still not quite sure what those things were. Now, if I didn't see this for myself, I probably would have just laughed this whole thing off. Prophet Yahweh says, though, this is just the beginning.
Hey, do you think he's bullshitting, or do you think he's really summoning these UFOs? And you know, this video seemed like it happened a while ago. At that time, it probably seemed crazy. But if he was in this generation, that shit would be a normal day. It's almost like we're becoming immune to everything that we're witnessing. An alien could pop out tomorrow, and people probably wouldn't even care.
500 years of program. In 10 years, you can become a doctor, a neuroscientist, to operate on somebody's brain. You can become that skilled in a field in just 10 years. 5 if you're really, really smart. They've been working on us as a people for over 500 motherfucking years. Don't you ever complain to me about what black people be doing. Love us, teach us, help us heal. Fuck your whole thoughts about what black people ain't doing. Nobody been dragged longer than us, further than us, harder than us. And then guess what? Even on top of it all, we still so motherfucking powerful naturally that they gotta put shit in our food to manipulate our DNA, because as we evolve, we remember who we are. So they fuck with our memory through our DNA because we that motherfucking powerful. Don't you ever complain to me about my people, black people.
Hey, she was just cooking. I don't have to say anything for real. I'm gonna let y'all think about it and process what she's saying. Family, I appreciate you for watching all the way through. Let me know what clip stayed with you the most. We out, y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one.